Hi everyone. So today is Friday, December 5th, 2025, the first day after the cold supermoon. And this is a very special moment for me because this is my first YouTube video in general that I've ever made and uploaded without deciding to wait or feel ready, which is not really, I mean, you know what I mean. Hopefully. Anyways, so I've actually had the YouTube channel. It's been ready for me to upload things. And I haven't. I've actually had the channel for a while and I haven't posted anything ever. And today Spirit told me to make a video. Today Spirit said today is the day. Spirit said today. So that's what I'm doing. And I cried a lot before I got to this point. I cried a lot earlier. There's a lot of energy that I've been holding on to. Fears mostly. And the thing is that fear is an illusion. And I transmuted that energy earlier. And I'm transmuting it now. And I really don't know what to say. It's my first video. I'm not so much nervous at this point because I feel like I got a lot of that out earlier. I cried and all the, I decided I'm not going to put any expectations or limitations or yeah, see, I don't know. But I think so because this is my first video, this is probably going to be a weird video, but in a good way, because the energy, after transmuting a lot of fear that I've been holding on to for years, okay, let me rewind. You're probably wondering what I'm talking about. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going through what I'm going through, but I probably should have started with that. But like I said, this is just me getting used to the camera right now. I'm not used to it. I know that it's only uncomfortable until it's not. Just like everything else that I've overcome, I will overcome this. And I don't think I was called to make a video today just for myself. I think I feel like I was called not only to speak to my past versions of self, to inspire my past versions of self that are still in that place of doubt and worry and fear and anxiety and all the things, all the illusions, but also to inspire others who are going through the same thing. As I've had this channel for a while now, and I have footage that I've documented with my GoPro, special occasions, with family, travel stuff, and I just haven't posted anything. I haven't even introduced myself. So I got a message from Spirit today that today was the day. And it hit me harder than I expected because I tried to make a video earlier and I cried the whole time. And then I watched it back. I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to post this, but I knew there was a purpose behind it. The purpose was I watched it several times, cried again, watched it, cried until it was all out. Until it was just out. And then I deleted it. With love. With compassion. Which, for a long time I struggled with that. Always pushing myself. Always... yeah. I'll get into more of that as I get more comfortable. And as I figure out how to post this, because I'm just recording right now. And then I have to figure out how to post it. Which I know I will. But yeah, oh, my name's Kimberly, by the way. And so all past versions of myself, and we are all expressions of each other, by the way. We are all oneness expressing itself and experiencing itself in different ways. And I might cry again after this, which that's okay, because it's a part of the process. Oh, okay. While I'm here, let me thank you for your patience beforehand. I'm just going with the flow. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. My attention, all of my attention and my energy has been somewhere else. Oh, the light. Sorry. Back to what I was gonna say before. So, okay. It all makes sense in a second. So, I think it started way before this, but when I actually knew it was happening, was crossover New Year. So, crossing over from 2023 to 24. And that's where it all changed. I had a spiritual awakening as soon as it turned 2024. And I've been in a spiritual awakening ever since. I'll share. I'm in a place right now within myself and my spirit where I feel like I'm literally transmuting something new every day and overcoming something new every day and learning new things and unlocking new things within myself. So I will share more of that as I start posting more. This is just the first video, but I lost track of where I was. Oh, okay. I'm in a place, I've been in a place for a little bit now where I'm not quite sure when to share, what to share, with whom to share, how much to share, and a lot of it I do keep close to my heart, just between me and spirit. But I feel like it's that like things have shifted now where I am meant to start sharing it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be sharing just yet. I know I have a lot. Like, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. I'm a student, and I'm a teacher, and I love teaching. I love teaching. Okay, so what I'm saying is I'm not quite sure where to start with these videos, like what to start sharing, but I feel called at this moment okay, fear. Fear is an illusion. It's something. It's not just an illusion, though. It's an illusion. Because it really has no power unless you believe it does. There's no power. But people are so used to the physical response of it, and they don't know what to do with it. It's not just an illusion. It's a catalyst. And really okay, it is a part of the process. It's a part of the process, and there's no avoiding it. There's only facing it. And through facing it, you break through. You break through to the other side. You break out of the illusion. It crumbles, it shatters, it doesn't exist anymore. When you can see, when you can really see, like you can actually see that what we thought is not what things really are, then you know, your intuition starts to kick in and you know where to go from there. Okay, for anyone, so this is my first video, my first YouTube video, and I think I'm meant to be speaking to whoever is not sure what's happening to them at this moment. So we're both experiencing something new right now. I'm posting my very first video. It was extremely uncomfortable for me earlier today. I processed a lot of energy, a lot of emotions. I purged it all out. And it took time. I couldn't rush it. I just had to let it happen. To go through it. To get, but not just to get through it, to sit in it. Because just like, it's so important to be in the now moment, guys. The past is an illusion. It doesn't exist, right? It doesn't really exist. The future is an illusion. It doesn't really exist. The only moment is now. So just like when you're in your happy, joyful, peaceful, amazing moments, the same applies for the more challenging, difficult, overwhelming moments. And you just have to go through it. You have to sit with it. Okay, for the person that doesn't know they're going through an awakening, and it's starting. You're starting to awaken. The best strategy, not even. Okay, I'm not going to call it that. How I experienced it and what helped me. Solitude. I'm not going to use the word isolation. For me, it was very intense. Solitude. Isolation. It was isolation. It was very intense. I'll share more later if I feel that I meant to share, and when I feel that I meant to share, because I'm still trying to feel that out, you know? I don't even say I shouldn't even say figure out. I almost said that, but I caught myself, because when you're going from the illusion into awakening, it goes from thinking and your logical mind to feeling and your intuitive inner knowing. And the best place you can be during this time is going to be in a peaceful, quiet, wherever you can be alone, and get away and be alone with just you and spirit. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're out in nature, I was in a little cabin, shed, unfinished cabin, at the beginning of mine. I also got away a lot to my car. I've always road tripped and van lifed since my first car, which was actually a conversion van. And it expanded to, getting out more into nature, because when it first hit me, it was very intense, and I was I was alone in bed. Actually, it hit me when I was at one of my jobs that I worked at. I left that job because as I was awakening, I started to see, feel, and sense things that I didn't see before. And it was in my highest good to leave. Then I isolated and I stayed to myself for months. Then I got another car, one that Spirit sent me. I got so many confirmations after this, after I actually decided to get the particular car that I ended up getting. And I'll share more about that as well in another video. I'm actually getting excited now because I feel like, okay, okay, I just don't know. I'm lighting up right now, which is like, I'm excited about that because it went from nervous to like really overwhelmed to nervous to like a little restless to neutral, and now I'm feeling excited. So okay, this is good. I already feel more comfortable. It's crazy. It's just like a couple minutes, but you see how it works? Like, you face it. It's only uncomfortable until it's not. And then it's like everything else. Like when things start off difficult or confusing, and then all of a sudden it just becomes natural. You don't even have to think about it anymore. Like, you just know. You get used to things, right? It can be both good and bad because you want to. The thing is, guys, and I'm all over the place right now. Sorry, I'm getting excited. But the only constant is change. So don't get too attached to the idea of things, places, people, even yourself, right? What I was going to say, for the person that is going through an awakening right now, who has no idea what's happening, it does sometimes, it can, like, it hits out of nowhere. For me, that's what happened. It hit out of nowhere. Just know that quiet, peaceful time alone to feel what you're going through, to talk to spirit, to ask questions. Please ask questions. Ask questions. I had no idea what was going on, and then I got so curious as it started to unfold more and more. I started doing, like, every message the spirit sent me, I was looking up the meaning of it, or trying to understand. And then as it went on, right, as it unfolded, it continued to unfold, I started to feel into it. So at first you're like trying to figure it out. You're like, what's happening? And I would say time alone, extremely important. Ask questions. Talk to spirit. Talk to you. You have a spirit team, by the way. Ask questions. Let go of the need to have an answer right away, and it will come. And everything that you feel, allow yourself to feel. Like, just take that time when you start to feel something. Stop whatever you're doing. Take a moment, wherever you are. Breathe. And ask questions. Breathing and communicating with your spirit team, with spirit. The other thing I would say is spend time outside in nature, specifically around trees, with animals, and by the water. That has really resonated with me. And I still do that. I actually, that's my favorite place to communicate with spirit, is like at the park or the beach or the mountains or whatever. I actually just got back from a 10-month, I think it was 10 months, spiritual road trip across the country. Like I said, I've been van lifing since my first car. I've done the cross country road trip several times. But this one was special, and my spirit team sent me on spirit, and my spirit team and my spirit guides sent me on pilgrimages, different pilgrimages, and so many magical things happened. I can't Oh, the other thing is document as much of it as you can. I know at first it might feel a little overwhelming. I didn't actually start documenting everything until a little bit later, because it was really intense for me. And I had a lot going on at the time as well, so I went from constantly being around people with work, family, friends, like all of it, to completely isolating, and I was by myself every day, all day. That's how it happened. That was how it was meant to be for me. Whether that's how it happens for you, I hope these tips helped. I don't know how long this video is, but I feel really good about it. So I'm just gonna post it. Like I said, I'm not gonna put expectations or, try to control anything, because there's no point. Control, the way that most people think of it, is an illusion. Linear time is an illusion. It's an illusion. Fear is an illusion. And limitation is an illusion. Okay, guys, well, so my name's Kimberly, but my channel is KG Moan. That comes from, I grew up with my family. They called me, my words, when I was growing up, my family called me KG the whole time I was growing up. So it's a combination of my first name and my middle